any advice you would have, especially for females, on how to succeed in their career?
It is it's a good question. It's a very good question. It's also a very again a loaded question because it can be seen in so many different angles. This is what and so the maybe I'll base it on like something that is more recent in terms of which I think not just for women but anybody who is really looking to grow career are in a certain position in a certain role doing certain set of have a certain set of responsibilities and want to go to the next level. Now the advice, but it's more from my own journey that is more recent around things that have happened. We say question everything, right? I kind of started looking at I don't want to question everything. I want to make sure we are aligned on the assumptions we make before we start something and make sure we keep checking in, are we still aligned on those assumptions? So for certain, like you take goals for organizations, for team, for even purpose, like even friendships. Sometimes, yeah, I want to meet this person in a couple of months and I want to catch up with them and I haven't seen them in a long time. It could be a personal thing, it could be a professional thing, but before you before you start something with your manager, with your team, or with your partner or relationship or any of that, make sure that there are some assumptions that are checked. Like we want to make X happen. Whatever that X is, how will we define that we are successful? When do we know we have done something well? Because say I want to this sounds really controversial if I use that example, so I won't use it. But like you want to grow any business, you want to grow revenue, okay? And you want to 10x revenue, for example. Okay. You can 10x revenue in 20 different ways. Mm-hmm. Define what success means. Like, will you increase revenue by getting a lot of companies buying your offering at like $1 million each? Because that approach and strategy is very different from when you will go and try and get 1 million people buy it for $10 each.